Hi everyone, welcome back to Style Rules Bella, where I talk about the latest Asian drama, music, and shows. Today I am going to talk about one of my favorite drama that's currently airing, Flower of Evil, and I'm just gonna do a first impression video. So let's get into it. Let's talk about the cast first. The cast, Lee Joon Gi, he plays two characters. His character has a fake identity and a real identity. The real identity, his character's name is Do Hyun Seo, and the fake identity is Hee-Sung. And his wife, played by Moon Chae Won, her character's name is Ji-won, and they have a daughter together. And Hee-Sung has his parents, and there's a reporter who is actually Hee-Sung's like classmate, basically someone from his past. And this reporter actually writes about the cases that happened that's related to him. So basically you see where the story is going. But based on the trailers that were released, you get that sense that Hee-Sung is trying to hide his past. He doesn't want his wife to find out what happened in the past, and his wife, Ji-won, is a police. So you see that combination, you know? So this is like an interesting story, and it's like every episode you get little clues about like more about him, and like more and more about how the wife is closer to finding out who he really is. So that is the synopsis, a little of the synopsis of the drama. So let's get into what I love is the first impression of the drama. First off, from the trailers, like everyone watched the trailers. I'm sure you watched the trailers before you watch movies or anything like that. But for this drama, you get the sense that you already know the setting of the drama, of how like Hee-Sung's past is coming back, and he doesn't want his wife to find out. Like his past is slowly like bringing up to light, where he was hidden like for a while. He doesn't want like nobody knew about who he is or anything like that. And I have to say, I love how the story, in terms of like the timeline, is like really, 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 really quick. Because in the first episode, you see his character, Hee-Sung, is like a loving father, like takes care of the daughter, and like that opening scene, other than the pool scene, but like moments after that, it's like the beginning of their story. Oh my gosh. So Hee-Sung is a craftsman. He makes like jewelries and like all these different like little things, and they're at the store, and Ji-won and Hee-Sung were like kissing, and like that music in the background, ooh, it was so beautiful, and you felt the mood. Oh my gosh, it was amazing. It was really, really, I was like, oh my gosh. That was like what I got when I first saw the opening scene. And then you go into how like moments later, the reporter actually in episode 1 comes into Hee-Sung's shop. And as I mentioned before, the reporter is actually from Hee-Sung's past. So he goes in and he recognized him, and he calls him Hunsu. And he's like, don't you recognize me? Like, he's basically like, don't pretend like you don't know me. He's like, I'm here to meet Ji-won's husband. She told me to come over here. So he doesn't know that Dun-soo is actually Hee-Sung. So that's interesting. And yeah, so you are in for a ride. And I think another thing that I love about this drama, it's sort of like the writers are giving you a clue of like what's about to happen. So Ji-won is a police, and she goes on like this first like beginning episodes, where she's solving a case where this kid fell down the stairs. When he woke up, he said that his dad pushed him off the stairs. And then the dad's like, I didn't do anything, da 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 da. And you're like, okay, like, what's going on? Like, why would the kid accuse the dad of, like, pushing him off the stairs? And you later find out that the dad actually has, like, basically a Shaosan, like, a lover outside of, like, his wife. He has another lover outside. And that lover is actually a doctor. And, like, she gave him, like, medicine, like, that makes the brain sort of like confused and everything, her mind confused and everything like that. And he told the wife that, okay, this pill is actually your vitamin medicine. And yeah, and like, and that's basically what happened. And the kid wanted to protect the mom, so he accused the dad of pushing him off the stairs. So towards the end, you find out the husband is the bad person, and Ji-won said, like, as the case was like closing and everything, she's like, if I was the wife, I would also choose like wouldn't you think that she knew that the pills were actually not the vitamin ones that she usually takes, but she chose to take the pills because she wanted to live in the lie and didn't want to face reality. And she said that she actually, if she was the wife, she would also choose to take the pill. So, and I was like, whoa. And it's sort of like foreshadowing the relationship between Ji-won and Hee-Sung, because like she always says that she only believes what she sees. So that is an interesting setup for what's about to come. And it's just like amazing and like so beautiful that the writers did that. And then I feel like another thing is that the reporter, which everyone thought he would come, like someone's from Hee-Sung's past would come and like, you know, destroy his life. But there's a twist. The reporter, even though he is writing about these crimes that happened in the past that may be related to Hee-Sung, but you find out later that he does get information from other people, and then later you find out in the story that maybe it is not Hee-Sung who actually committed the crimes, but his sister is the one that may have done those things. So that is just, isn't that crazy? It's just like, what? It's like you thought the reporter was gonna be, but then no, the reporter is actually his partner in crime because he doesn't want his wife to know like what's been happening and everything like that. And that's like one of the reasons why I love this drama, and like the foreshadowing, oh my god, and also like how the relationship between Ji-won and Hee-Sung is gonna be like what is gonna happen. And also have to mention, like, Hee-Sung, apparently Hee-Sung suffers from anti-personality disorder, so he doesn't really understand like emotions and like, you know, everything like that. But in the episodes you see that he actually does understand like love and caring for someone, especially when there was a part when one of the guys actually wanted to like hurt his wife and he saved his wife, okay, but his wife doesn't know he was there, but she thought she was fighting like the bad guy, but actually like he was helping her and like he's like sort of like protected her. So I felt like that said something, like he actually really cares about his wife and his daughter, even though it seems like he doesn't really know, but he's doing it in another way. So I felt like that was an interesting piece in this drama. It's like, oh, like people would assume like, oh, he doesn't understand emotions, so therefore like does he really like his wife, you know? And I feel like from the beginning you get a sense that like Hee-Sung's parents, it was really a weird feeling when they met each other for dinner, and she's like, the first thing, the daughter's like actually scared of the grandparents, and like she's like, didn't you teach your daughter any manners? And that was like the first thing that the grandma blurted out, and I was like, what? Like, excuse me, isn't she your granddaughter? Like, why would you do something like that? So I was like, oh, this is a weird relationship. And so yeah, and I feel like that is basically this drama so far, what I've like watched so far, and I just love it. I don't know what else to say, but it's just amazing to see how Joon-gi portrays this character, and like this is the first time I feel like he's portraying like a quote-unquote bad guy, but I feel like he's actually not the bad guy in this drama, it seems like, as the story goes on. And then it's just really exciting to see like how this dynamic and how this story is gonna unfold. Okay. Now I'm gonna go into the actors. I know I'm not gonna talk to you so much about like the story because I feel like you guys have to go and watch it. But the actors, so Lee Joon Gi and Moon Chae is not their first time. Moon Chae Won is not their first time working together. They've worked together in another drama a few years ago called Criminal Minds. And if you watch the interviews that they've done in the press conference, Chae Won was like, you know, like I watched this movie when I was in high school or in college, and Lee Joon Gi was actually the lead of that movie. And she's like, yeah, like after I watched the movie, we went to the we went on the online and we went to like look up who this actor was, and it was Lee Joon Gi. And then now many years later, I'm like working with him, and then I was like, Lee Joon Gi was really shy when she said that, and he was like, okay. And then I think another thing is that I love to see the interaction between Lee Joon Gi and Moon Chae Won with their daughter. So cute! The daughter, so cute. Oh, so adorable. I just like love it. But also I feel like in this drama, in terms of the storyline, you can't really predict what's gonna happen because it's sort of like, oh, I know what's gonna happen, but then sort of like there's this gripping factor of like, I want to know what's happening next week. So I like love it so far, and I totally recommend it. I'm for the storyline so far, I'm gonna give it like a 4 out of 5. I don't know what's gonna happen. I'm really excited to see how the story continues. And yeah, anyways, that is what I have to say. And so if you love this drama, please leave a comment below and let me know what's your favorite scene, who's your favorite character, and everything you love about this drama. What do you think of the storyline, and like what do you think is gonna happen between the relationship between Ji-won and Hee-Sung? Okay, so if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up, and if you like videos like this, please subscribe to my channel. And yeah, I hope you all have a lovely day, and I will see you in the next one. Bye!